Willkommen zu einer weiteren Folge Terminator auf meinem Kanal. Wir dürften uns langsam Richtung Ende begeben. Ich bin mir nicht sicher, aber ich denke mal schon. Und vor allem dürften wir Skynet langsam näher kommen. Genau, hier haben wir aufgehört. Erst nochmal einen Schluck Kaffee. So, gehen wir erstmal dahin. Genau, hier fällt man runter. Oh, da ist ja Action hier unten. Oh, da ist ja noch mehr Action. Wo sind die denn hin? Da hinten. Bleib liegen. Ja, da kommt er hoch. Shit. Ist der Terminator tot? Shit. So, den hier looten. Sind der gestorben? Irgendwo hier, oder? Was ist das? Da ist ja noch einer. Daneben. Alle tot? Der steht auf. So, erstmal das Ding hier. Ich komme auf jeden Fall nicht zu diesem Turm. Okay. Gut zu wissen. Jetzt hier hin. Gut. Bin auf jeden Fall komplett von meiner Mission irgendwie abgewichen hier. Noch einer. Führt das hier hin? War mal hier schon. Ja, jetzt haben wir hier das auch geklärt. Und das hier war die Tür, wo einfach so im Nirgendwo stand. Genau, da müssen wir aber nicht hin. Dann gehen wir wieder hoch.
Patch going through.
Got it. One more to go.
Jetzt müssen wir die hier fotografieren, ne? Das sind noch mehr. Prima. Achso, hier waren wir auch schon drin. Perfekt. Müssen wir da hoch. Kann man hier auch schon? Anscheinend waren wir noch nicht hier. Da ist der Laptop. So, die Treppe, die war hier, oder? Jo. Da geht's wieder runter. Ah, jetzt sind wir wieder hier, okay. Ein Medipack. Okay, hier ist nichts weiter. Oh, habt ihr was übersehen, ne? Jo. So, eine Etage hoch. Geht dann auf jeden Fall nochmal höher. Aber hier ist Sackgasse, okay. Also hier lang.
That's the last one.
Good job with these pictures, Rivers. We're one step closer to preparing a counterattack. I'm starting to see why Skynet isn't so fond of you. Now get your ass back to the shelter.
Komme ich zur Antenne? Von hier? Mal gucken, ob ich da was machen kann. Nicht diesen Weg hier laufen. Hier sind 2 Ausgänge, okay. Okay. Aber ich denke, ich habe hier alles gemacht, deswegen könnte ich jetzt wieder zurückgehen, ne? Ja. Geh mal raus hier. Gibt nochmal Punkte hier. Hey, bin ich wieder hier. Was sagt der Bus? Ist immer noch alles kaputt. Die sleepen hier. Dem kann ich die Kreide nicht geben, der schläft auch. Okay, dann erstmal hier.
Jacob, how is Pasadena? You know what? Forget I asked. I don't want to know. I'm just glad that you're all right.
And how are you doing?
I guess I'm a little nervous before tomorrow.
I never asked you. What are you planning to do tomorrow?
I've been meaning to tell you earlier, but I panicked. And that's because I decided to go with Ryan. We'll find somewhere safe, away from all this. You have to understand, I need to do what's best for Patrick. I'm his big sis. I need to protect him. I haven't told him yet. He'll be devastated leaving you and Aaron, but I think it's for the best.
Aren't you curious about what happened in Pasadena?
No. I think I'd rather keep that place in the past. Actually, I have a confession to make. I've never been outside of Pasadena until now. Can you believe that?
How's that even possible?
With all the people constantly stopping by, there was always plenty to do at the house. I did my traveling through pictures and postcards that wanderers brought with them. My favorite had a little flamingo drinking water from a lake on it. Its long red neck curved like a snake. Patrick's mother gave me that postcard. It's funny how I never met my mother, but I was around to see Patrick's leave him.
I thought Patrick was your brother.
In our house, we were all brothers and sisters. But me and Patrick, we've always had this special bond. Felt what the other one was feeling. We'd even get sick together. I remember the day Patrick's mom brought him in. They were both tired and dirty, so we took care of them. Patrick was crying a lot. He was teething at the time. I think that was what scared her away. She just couldn't handle the crying.
I guess I'd be scared too.
Would you? You seem so composed. I even started wondering if you were a machine yourself. After she took off, I was devastated. But my father said, "You need to grow up. You have a brother now." So I burned the postcard. The little red flamingo flew up in flames. And I promised myself I'd never be weak again. But I guess we all need someone we can be weak with sometimes, don't we?
Lege dich schlafen. Tu ich.
Wake up! We need to move.
What's going on?
Everyone, wake up! You need to get out of here.
Who the fuck are you?
It doesn't matter. What matters is that you can't stay here any longer.
She asked a question, and I suggest answering.
You don't want to do that. I've got this place rigged with explosives, and there's a detonator in my pocket.
You got what?
Do you mind? Lower your gun, Ryan. He's the one that saved my life. What do you want from us? You have to get out of here. Skynet's on its way. They finally found you.
What you mean they found us? They were looking for us?
Not for you. For him. He's essential to winning this war. Skynet knows that. That's why they've been following him for months. I have to make sure nothing happens to him. In a couple of minutes, an infiltrator will walk in here trying to kill him. I can't let that happen. We have to bury that Terminator here once and for all.
All right, everybody, you heard him. Let's get moving. I'll get the bus ready.
There's no time for that. There's a passage here. It will lead you out. Use it.
What was that?
All right, everyone, get out!
Jacob!
Give me that. It's the same one. It's the same model. Leave! Now!
How the hell's he still alive?
Go! Go! Watch out!
Kann ich ihm nicht helfen?
Don't just stand there! Run!
Und ich habe meine Vorräte nicht aufgestockt.
Baron listened to us. She could no longer deny that this infiltrator was a real threat. She decided to take everyone in, on her terms. The shelter was on high alert, but thanks to the intel I gathered in Pasadena, we slowed the advance of the Annihilation Line and gained some time. Just enough to start preparing the counterattack.
Ich würde hier erstmal gern ein Lager haben. Erstmal plündern.
Sergeant, at ease.
Rührt euch.
Well, look at you, Sergeant. When you helped us in Pasadena the other day, I was trying really hard not to panic because you were only a private. Sorry for underestimating you. I guess I should salute or something?
How's Patrick?
Every day a little better. Aaron says he'll be back on his feet in no time. She's done a great job with him. I wish I could repay her somehow. It just doesn't seem that she needs anything.
Getting ready for another scavenging run?
No, I just came out here to catch my breath. Baron is giving us the entire evening off, believe it or not.
Doesn't sound like her. I need to report to Baron.
Wir haben hier keine Vorräte liegen lassen.
Rivers, DN 46890.
The commander is expecting you in the control room, Sergeant.
Maraschino cherries again. Where do they keep finding this shit?
I don't get it. How did they bring that buggy down here?
I'm going out soon. I haven't made my daily quota yet. I still have 3 more rats to catch. If you see one, let me know, okay?
Hey, I'm just catching up with Mark. I'll get back to work in a couple of minutes. You won't tell, right? But no, seriously, you won't tell, right?
Natürlich werde ich dich nicht verpfeifen.
Do you need anything?
Ups.
Do you need anything?
Can I see your hardware? $4.400.
Hey, Ryan. How's everything?
Exactly as you would imagine. Baron's keeping me busy. They weren't kidding when they said she's a hard ass.
What happened after you started your camp?
Honestly, not that much. At least not in the beginning. When we gave up on the idea of getting in touch with anyone, we just tried to adapt. Temperatures fell, we had to scavenge for food. All of a sudden, that became our life.
Didn't you try to reach home?
Some people did. Most of us were scared of what we'd find if we did get home, so we conveniently said we're stranded here anyways, and stayed. Well, I know how stupid it sounds, but we managed to have fun in our little commune. I still had my guitar with me. We talked a lot about how we're gonna be famous, because we're the only living band in the world.
You played in a band.
I did. One of the few things I was better at than Tucker.
Jawohl, Jagd den Arnold geht weiter. Strahlendes Gesicht mit lachenden Augen.
Especially the first two. We were just stupid kids, not realizing what was going on. We paid the price for it the first time we saw a tin can. I was tuning my guitar when I heard a strange noise. I found out later that it was a T-800. Must have heard me play. It didn't even have the decency to look scary. Maybe if it did, we wouldn't have just stood there when it started firing.
Sei gegrüßt, Steffen. Ja, natürlich, die Jagd muss weitergehen. Aber es wird bald Ende sein wahrscheinlich. Eventuell ist das die letzte Mission, ich bin mir aber nicht sicher.
What did you do?
I froze. I didn't run to help. I didn't scream. I didn't even move. I just stood there, like a coward. A tin can got Tucker with a single bullet. Bam, just like that. 7 other people died before we finally destroyed that thing. Ironically enough, I was the one who delivered the final blow. Safe to say, it was the beginning of a new era.
What did you hear?
A lot of rumors going around of how she's sending insubordinate workers to the front line. And by insubordinate, I mean people who ain't willing to work 18 hours a day. Every day.
Gut. Das war Ryan. Jetzt müssen wir noch zum Dings.
Are you alright?
Me? Honey, I'm about the most well-adjusted person in this goddamn place. It's the others you should be concerned about.
How's Patrick doing?
He's fine, but it wouldn't kill you if you checked on him yourself.
You mean Ryan?
Ryan ain't so hot either, but that's another story.
Jennifer?
I'm worried about her. I'm the one that asked Baron to give her team a little break. Jennifer's been busy scavenging supplies for the soldiers, and she hardly had time to see Patrick. And now she's finally got a day off. She's avoiding him like the plague.
Is there anything you need?
No. I have to say the Resistance is pretty well supplied. Don't tell me you miss running errands for me. I don't believe that for a second.
And what about something other than medicine?
Honey, I'm not shy. I'll let you know if I need anything, okay? But thank you for asking.
Take care.
Ich hab noch deine Kreide.
How are you doing?
Good. Erin's going to let me leave in a couple of days. Thanks for bringing that chalk. I've been drawing a lot. I'd be so bored without it.
How do you like living in the shelter?
There's a lot of people here. I like that. I heard a funny joke yesterday. You want to hear it?
Yeah, tell me.
What's brown and sticky? A stick.
Haha!
That's funny.
I know, right?
How's Jennifer?
She's out a lot, but I understand. She's a scavenger.
I have to go.
Was ist braun und klebrig? Ein Stock. So, ich will jetzt wieder hier raus. Will ballern.
Alvin lost his spider scout again.
Man, I saw it
Jetzt
crawling
hier?
through the shelter earlier. Almost gave me a heart attack.
Oh. Wo ist der Baron? Herr Baron von Zwiebelschreck. Oh. John Connor.
Alles zu.
Ja, das ist nervig, wenn alles zu ist. Oh. Du, 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 du. Ey. Gut, raus hier. Das ist der Baron? Echt jetzt? Ja, Baron.
You wanted to see me.
You're finally here. Good. I have a special task for you. I want you to head downtown to check on the doctor.
Doctor?
Alvin. He's out there making sure that our
Baronin.
defense systems are working properly.
Ja.
Ever since we went radio silent,
Ich hab
I
gedacht,
had a
das wäre ein
small
Mann.
team of trustworthy messengers maintaining communication between our outposts. They haven't returned. So I want you to go downtown and see why that happened. Could be nothing. But Connor doesn't want any hiccups while he's up there in North Division preparing the attack on Skynet's central core.
Is there a problem
Ich
with the
auch.
radio?
The Annihilation Line is within spitting distance of downtown. We suspect that Skynet will be
Schöne
intercepting all
Tattoos.
transmissions from that location. So for now, we're going radio silent. That's why I need you to go there personally.
Zentralkern.
Core?
Skynet's main reactor, the source of all their power. We shut down the central core, we shut down Skynet. Connor's preparing the attack as we speak. So you understand we can't have any critical complications at this stage.
Barons Geschichte.
If you don't mind me asking, how did you end up here?
Excuse me if I act a little surprised, Sergeant. But no one in here thinks it's wise to ask their superior personal questions. But since you did, I'll humor you. So, how did I get here? The same way you did. I was born, raised, then given a gun. We don't really have a say in what we do we? Or do I assume too much? Was it any different for you? Why do you fight, Sergeant?
It's the right thing to do.
There's nothing noble in what we do. Humans were fighting humans since the beginning of time. It just so happens that right now we have a common enemy. If it wasn't for the machines, we'd probably be fighting each other.
That doesn't mean we should give up and stop fighting.
No, it doesn't. I'm just warning you. Don't hold your breath waiting for all of this to be over. There will always be another
Da
one.
hat es AEI
Besides, I'm
recht.
not a fighter. When I go out there in the middle of the night with my Westinghouse, I'm not looking for a fight. I look to seek and conquer. I'm not a fighter. I'm a bully.
Das stimmt, da hat sie wirklich recht. Wenn die Maschinen nicht wären, würden wir uns gegenseitig töten.
was the difference?
I don't treat them as equals. And although I know they're just machines, I want them to fear me. No one ever stands up to bullies. But I have to admit, it has its downsides. One of them being that no one ever asks me a personal question. At least not since Perry died. So congratulations, Rivers. Takes guts to stand up to a bully. I guess since your promotion, you got a little more cocky. Good for you.
Oh, das gefiel ihr. Hm. Reise in das Stadtzentrum. Da ist bestimmt ganz viel Action. Wo ist denn jetzt der Ausgang? So, kann ich mich hier nochmal verabschieden? Nö. Braucht die noch was? Auch nicht. Hab nämlich das Gefühl, dass der nicht lebend zurückkommt.
Jetzt darfst bestimmt raus.
Stimmt. Gehen die anderen Türen auch auf? Nö. Brauche ich hier noch was?
Do you need anything?
Can I see your hardware?
$200. Medipacks auf jeden Fall. Was kostet das hier? 500. Nee. Gibt's hier noch Dynamit? Auch 200. Wie viel habe ich? 5. Gut. Aber hier gibt's keine Werkbank, oder? Da. Komme ich denn dahin? Dahin? Ja. So, erstmal hier. Und das hier mache ich auch mal. Yay. So, Medipacks mache ich mal 6. Dietriche habe ich 13, mache ich mal 7. Rohrbomben mache ich nochmal 3. Gut. Jetzt geht's aber raus. Gebiet verlassen. So, Stadtzentrum. Bin ich mal gespannt. Und ich will die neue Waffe noch aufrüsten. Gehen da draußen ab. So, wie ging das? Inventar. Die hier, will ich mal gucken. Naja. Dafür habe ich Sniper, die brauche ich nicht. Gut, wieder umändern. Die hier, dahin. Verbessern. Chip entfernen. Entfernen, entfernen. So, Schaden 20. So rum. Nein, schon wieder dasselbe. brauche was mit 3. Ladestreifen. Was ist das? Und dann was mit 1. Dem hier? Ich brauche 2x1. Das hier. Ach scheiße, nee. Zweimal 1. Nochmal alles raus. Ich will mehr Schaden haben. So, 2 und 1. Ist das kompliziert? Das hier. Und dann... Wo habe ich das gesehen mit 14? Ah nee, geht auch nicht. Ah nee, da, das hier. Ah, scheiße, es geht auch nicht. Dann nehmen wir Feuerrate. Ist da was? Schaden. Das hier nur. Okay.
More wounded! We need a medic over here!
I'm telling you, I saw something.
What's happening, Private?
A couple of aerials flew in and dropped containers full of metals. They started shooting while our defense systems did nothing.
What about the doctor? Where's Alvin?
He's still out
Der
there.
Kampf beginnt.
There's one more thing.
Jetzt geht's
Before I got
rund.
hit and dragged here, I saw something. I'm not sure, but I think it was one of our own soldiers that led Skynet's attack.
Genug Medipacks habe ich auf jeden Fall. Das wird aber nicht reichen.
Sergeant, we're outnumbered, and they keep bringing more wounded. We don't stand a chance. We have to evacuate.
Is Alvin still there?
He is, sir.
Then we're not leaving. We have to bring him back and see what the hell is going on with those defenses and brief Commander Barron on what's happening here. I'm moving out. You stay here with the wounded.
You want me to break the radio silence?
At this point, it doesn't matter, does it?
Understood. Go ahead, sir.
You two follow me. We have to reach those
Da
defense
sind ja
systems.
Leute von mir.
Yes, sir.
Spiders up ahead! Got it! Lead the way!
you, Sergeant.
What's the status?
We've got a defensive perimeter set up just down the road.
Doesn't seem to be working.
Skynet dropped reinforcements behind their backs. Now they're between a rock and a hard place.
All right, we need to reach our guys.
Ich glaube, die ist stärker. Jo, geh weg von mir. Yes.
Here they come!
Hier gibt's Munition, die brauche ich. Wo ist die Kiste? Ja. Und Medipack, auch gut. Noch eine Kiste? Gut. Okay, hier ist zu. Noch mehr Munition.
T-47, watch out!
Flank it!
Take out those smaller units!
Oh.
Take cover!
Now! Shoot before it reboots!
Rocket! Look for grenades! It won't fucking die! Look for grenades! It won't fucking die!
Erstmal schön Fotos gemacht.
Final! This way! It's just beyond that overpass!
Was ist die andere Munition? Hier drüben. Natürlich hier die Dinger looten. Ja, das hier noch. Okay, hier ist doch noch eins. Na da.
Flamethrowers! Shoot the tank! Cover!
Oh oh. Ja, hier gehen viele Medipacks drauf. Das? Geht's hier lang?
The dock's in danger! Get up that hill!
Oh.
Sergeant, we got this! Go find the dock! The dock's in danger! Get up that hill!
Follow me! We need to rescue the dock before those tanks reach us! Oh, shit!
We're too late! They're already here!
This is it!
Take care of those drones!
Uh-oh.
It's clear! Wait here! I'll go get the doctor!
Erstmal looten. Das hier. So, gibt's hier sonst noch irgendwas? Nö. Laut Karte ist nichts da.
Oh my god, I'm actually glad to see you! What happened here? Why are the defense systems not working? They are working, but their target filtering has been reset to non-hostile. One of Baron's messengers came with the order to temporarily change it, so I did!
Barron's messengers. We need to leave now.
Yes, let's do that. I'm all for that.
Are you all right? We need to move.
You don't have to tell me twice.
Escort secured.
Ah!
Go!
I don't like this. I don't like any of this.
Oh. Was? Ich bin doch direkt hinterhergerannt. Ich hab Alvin verloren. Klar. Was soll ich denn noch machen? Soll ich fliegen?
Okay, go!
It's turning around! It's right behind us!
Don't look back!
Good idea!
Alvin und die
Der
Chipmunks.
Arme.
Du meinst wohl mich? Das
Lässt ihn
Blatt
einfach
wendet sich.
zurück sich vor Lachen auf dem Boden wälzen.
You go talk to Commander Barron. I've had enough excitement for one day.
Das habe ich auch nicht verstanden. Ich bin ja hinterhergerannt. So, und jetzt wieder mit Baron sprechen, okay.
Lay still. Thanks for getting us out of there, Sergeant.
What's up?
I know you're busy, but I found something. Something I think you'll like. A tape from back in the day. I want to play it for you, but my boombox is busted, so if you're out there and find one that works, bring it to me, okay?
Can't you ask Jennifer or one of the other scavengers for help?
I already did, but they couldn't find anything. Just think about it, okay?
Okay. Wie viel Kohle habe ich? 1000. Kann ich hier noch irgendwas? Oh, der Junge ist weg.
Jacob.
How are the wounded doing?
The few that came back, they're doing fine. We patched them up, and at this point we're just sitting and waiting.
What's on your mind?
Ever since you asked me about Peter, I can't stop thinking about him. Like a teenage girl. That's your fault, young man.
Have you tried looking for him?
I've looked for him for a while. I went to the place where we said we'd meet if we ever got separated. But he wasn't there. Maybe it's stupid. Maybe I should stop thinking about him. He's probably dead by now. God knows he can't take care of himself.
Do you want to stay?
I'm happy here. Every soldier that I get up and running is my fuck you to Skynet. So maybe there's no point in thinking about Peter. Anyway, what I didn't tell you before is that during Judgment Day, I lost a child. Our child. I don't know if it would have happened anyway, but I like to blame the machines for that. I think that Peter felt with Taylor we were given a second chance. God, he's still out there waiting for me, isn't he? Probably sitting in his rocking chair back in our house in Hollywood Hills. Oh, where the hell are you, Peter?
Okay.
Rivers, you want to explain to me what the hell happened?
We lost downtown.
I know that much. But how's that possible? What happened to our defense systems?
Alvin says one of our soldiers came with an order directly from you to reset the target settings for non-lethals.
He said what? Alright, this is what I want you to do. Find whoever is responsible for sending that order. All the messengers have GPS tracking, so we're keeping tabs on their location. Find them and bring them to me.
Understood.
And Rivers, despite what I might say about our resident egghead, I truly have a hard time believing that my men are incompetent. So expect the unexpected. And you know what I mean by that.
Do you think the infiltrator's back?
We won't be sure until you find those messengers and confirm my suspicion.
Now that you mention it...
What?
One of our soldiers said that it looked as if one of our guys led Skynet's attack.
That only supports my case. As soon as you know what's going on, radio me.
You want me to break radio silence?
They have a head start on us. At this point, we can't afford to lose any time.
Who's Perry? You mentioned him before.
The best soldier I ever fought beside. He was the one who brought me into the Resistance. It's actually a funny story. Years ago, when I was just a kid, I saw a Skynet drone attacking some guy. Without thinking, I grabbed a rock and jumped on it. The guy was screaming the whole time while I beat the metal to the ground. Only when I was done did I realize he was trying to stop me.
You killed a drone with a rock?
I was young and stupid. Thank God the drone wasn't really armed, otherwise I wouldn't be here to tell you the story. He was a Resistance scientist, and that drone was one of his projects. So you can imagine he wasn't too happy when I smashed it to pieces. But he wasn't alone. There was this huge guy with a rifle on his shoulder, almost choking with laughter. It sure made his day.
Way to make a good first impression.
Sure is. That scientist later told me that was the first time he ever heard Perry laugh. Somehow, Perry and I connected. He taught me how to channel my anger and get it under control. He introduced me to Connor, and that's how I got to the 132nd.
Whatever happened to Perry?
Skynet got hold of our position. We had to leave our shelter. There were a lot of casualties, and he was one of them. He died a soldier. I'd never thought I'd be reminiscing about the day I met them. This may come as a surprise to you, but it was the first metal I ever destroyed.
The first metal you destroyed was one of ours? Not a good start.
At that point, I didn't know that they could work for us. Or that humans could work for them, for that matter. But that's a different story.
Cool. 500 Handelsressourcen. Jagdsaison.
Patrick, you're up?
There are people who need help more than me. Anyway, I can't talk. I have to bring something important to Aaron.
Das will ich sehen.
Da ist der Bub, ja.
Ja. Tabletten. Sieht irgendwie aus wie Zäpfchen. Aber ich kann nicht reden, okay? Okay. Na gut. Vielleicht später. Gebiet verlassen, ja. Lagerhausbezirk. Commander Baron möchte, dass ich das Bodenteam finde. Tracking-Signal, okay.
Obst noch lebt?
Okay, I'm seeing 2 GPS trackers. Those should be our guys.
Bestimmt,
What the
hä?
hell are they doing here?
Ups. Kann ich das zerstören? Das war nicht so gut.
Oh shit.
Aber ich wollte es mal ausprobieren. Hau jetzt ab. Gut.
More plasma containers. Looks like Skynet's here for good.
Das zerstöre ich, das gibt Punkte. Ich bin Level 18. Ich kann doch meine Waffe jetzt hier. Ja, Waffenstufe 4. Das werde ich jetzt auch mal machen hier. Gut. Speichern. Okay. Dann geht's hier lang. Nee, wo geht's so lang? Da lang.
Flamethrower? If I could get close enough to take a picture.
Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Keine Chance. Also leicht zerstören. Aber wieso habe ich kein Terminierungsmesser? Nö. Doch, hier. Ah. Das will ich nämlich auch mal ausprobieren. Da hinten. Vielleicht den da drinnen zuerst. Ja, das ist gut. Erstmal speichern, falls schief geht. Immer. Was? Oh.
Übelst das gute Messer.
Das stimmt. Natürlich kommt er jetzt hier rein. Ich kann den nicht zerstören mit dem Messer. Fuck. Fuck, keine Chance. Oh, war das knapp. War das knapp.
Oha.
Das Ding da oben hat mich verraten. Da war ich schon. Ups. Ganz schön schnell. Okay, hier drin war sonst auch nichts. Gut. Jo, trifft mich auch. So, gehen wir erstmal hier rein. Ach, hier war ich schon drin. Oh. Oh.
Ideal Victory Gäste.
Was? Grüß dich, Ideal. Wurde gar nicht angezeigt, die Nachricht. Da ist nix. Oh. Komm her. Die machen ultra viel Schaden. Ich habe nur noch ein Medipack? Echt jetzt? Will ich mal das hier benutzen? Sehen, was das macht. Dietrich schwer, okay. Kann ich da verbessern, ja. Ich habe kein Pferd. Scheiße. Super. Ein Geschützturm. Genau, das sieht mich natürlich. Noch mehr. Oh, fuck. Okay, das bringt nichts. Jetzt habe ich die Schnauze voll. Gut. Oh. Kopf noch schön runtergerollt. Das Scheißding da oben nervt auch. So, was gibt's hier hinten noch? Gar nichts. Komm her. Oh, da ist ein Terminator. Noch was hier? Nee.
What's that music?
Gibt's hier was drinne? Nö.
Seems to be coming from here. Upstairs. Who left this here?
Oh.
It's probably a trap.
Da sind 2 Stück, ja. Yo! Richtig geiler Auto-Aim. Schöner Auto-Aim.
Better be worth it, Ryan.
Ja, du Blaster. Ah, jetzt kann ich hier mein Schloss machen. Ah, wo ist das? Hier, Schlösser. Zack. So, die eine Kiste, da will ich jetzt auch noch hin. Die war hier, glaube ich. Die mache ich auf. Genau, hier drinnen war die. Vielleicht gibt es ja eine andere Waffe. Was ist das? Plasma. Die geht nicht auf. Scheiß Kiste. Jo, da war ich doch schon gewesen. Oh. Erstmal speichern. Gut. Gehen wir erstmal dahin.
Another storage facility. Keep popping up. If I take care of it, that might slow them down a little.
Was piepst denn hier? Scheiß Heli. Ein Zeiss. Ein Glück haben wir gespeichert. Ja, es geht hier weiter. Ach so, das ist der Tracker hier, der piepst. Okay.
Speichern ist immer wichtig.
Das stimmt. Sehr wichtig. Komm, 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 komm.
Right, Skynet's listening. Time to look for the second tracker.
Boom. Prima. Ah, hier ist ein Loch. Ah. Also. Will aber hier das Ding looten. Sind hier noch mehr? So, den locke ich jetzt einfach an hier. Guck. Headshot. Oh, da ist ein Turm. Ja. Prima. Kann ich hier nicht looten, doch. Gehen wir erstmal runter. Das Ding zerstören. Bombe. Hui.
Storage destroyed.
Good to hear, River. Now proceed with your mission.
So, Speichergerät gibt's hier nicht, oder? Nö. So. Das war das Ding. Dann gehen wir dahin. Straße von hier oben. Was gibt's da noch? Wo geht das hin? Da runter. Oh. Shit.
That's where the outpost used to be. They destroyed and slowed them down at least.
Gepanzerte Spinne schon wieder. Ah, da. Oh, was ist das? Jo, noch mehr. Prima. Prima. Achso, der lebt noch. Oh, das wollte ich gar nicht. Das wollte ich. So, irgendwo ist hier unser Typ. Vor allem Dingen findet man hier keine Ressourcen mehr. hier.
They got him too. His goggles look intact. Let's see the last picture he took. The infiltrator. It's back. Baron was right. Commander.
Talk to me.
They're dead. Everything turned out the way you said it would.
Copy that. Get out of there. We need to figure out our next move. Let's meet at the docks. Get there as soon as possible. Over and out.
Why would she give out our location?
Da geht's auch noch hin. Gucken erstmal, was da oben ist. Ich sehe gerade, ich soll ein perfektes Foto machen von einem T-800 Flammenwerfer. Ich gar nicht bemerkt, sonst hätte ich das schon längst gemacht. Oh, der Heli nervt.
Was geht ab?
Arnold Schwarzenegger eliminieren. Gewehrmunition. So. Eine Spinne. Oh fuck. Wieso ist das Ding nicht geflogen? Einmal mit Profis arbeiten. Achso, da ist mein Hauptziel da oben. Dann gehe ich doch erstmal dahin. Da geht's zum Hauptziel. Ich muss dahin. Zurück. Autsch. Ja. Gut.
Not good enough, needs to be perfect.
Schrecklich.
enough needs to be perfect.
Schlecht? Warum schlecht?
Not good enough needs to be perfect.
Wieso ist das schlecht? Aber die kommen nicht hierher. Gut.
Needs to be perfect.
Jetzt. So dazwischen. Noch ein Stück runter. So. Auch nicht. Was ist das? Wärmenden suchen Rakete, okay. Dann. Ah, ein Raketenwerfer. Pff. Und ich habe keinen Platz. Cool. Hier ist nix. Okay, bin ich wieder hier. So, jetzt geht's da runter. Oder da hoch. Geh mal da hoch. Ah. vielleicht ein bisschen näher ran. Aber ich versuch's nochmal. Diesmal mit ein bisschen mehr Deckung. Ja. Ah, hier ist gut. So, muss das Ding jetzt noch kommen. Ja, das reicht nicht, die Munition. Nee, das reicht nicht. Vielleicht auf dem Triebwerk. Wie ist denn das Ding? Super. Ja, ich komm nicht rein. Genau, da musst du stehen bleiben. Bleib stehen!
Und zocken und Chris zu schauen.
Ne, gut. Also, Neustart vom Checkpoint. Das bringt nichts. Hätte ja funktionieren können. Außer... Okay. Gut, sind wir wieder hier.
Das ist doch jetzt nicht dein Ernst.
Das ist doch jetzt nicht dein Ernst. Wo geht's dahin? Noch mehr? Ach, von oben jetzt. Das führt hier einmal rundherum, okay. Oh fuck, da ist ja noch mehr. Gut. Also, da oben rechts. Okay, ist auch der Ausgang. Alles klar. Alles klar. Mission beendet. So ein Riesenlager und hier gibt's nichts. Das ist doch nicht dein Ernst.
You're still alive? Good. Apparently Skynet's got a real hard-on for you. So we figured why not use you as bait?
Aren't you afraid that Skynet will bring a lot of firepower if they know we're both here?
Afraid? No. Prepared for that eventuality? Yes. We've got eyes on the ambush site from every angle. If anyone shows up, it means they were listening.
What if it's one of our guys, or just a scavenger?
Too bad. We can't have anyone or anything sabotage our plan. Not this time.
This time?
We were very close once before. For years, we've been preparing for the final attack.
Muss ja wieder reinkommen, sich vor Lachen auf dem Boden wälzen.
That day, Perry, our previous field commander, died, and I inherited control of South Division. Since then, I've been making sure that no one fucks up again.
We've got movement.
Take position. What do you have?
A hooded man's walking down the street. Might be a scavenger.
Rivers, you saw him. Is it the same model? Is it the infiltrator?
I can't tell.
We're waiting for your signal.
I think that might be it.
Think?
Good enough for me.
Cease fire! Cease fire! Target down! I repeat, target down!
Go check him!
Eyes on the target. Proceed with caution.
Is he dead?
What the fuck? It's the target!
It can't get away. Fire at will!
He's in the open!
It's in the open! It's a fucking machine!
Okay, das macht hier gar nichts.
It's backed against the wall!
We've got it now! What the fuck? Everyone on me! It's carrying a second-generation plasma rifle. I want it!
It won't fucking die!
Shoot!
Der hält viel aus.
Da ist irgend so ein Boss. Das ist Terminator. Der Arnold Schwarzenegger. Munition. Ich muss hier jede Munition mitnehmen. Wo liegt die denn? Da.
Open fire! That's one ugly son of a bitch.
Ich will ein Foto von dir. Ja, jetzt habe ich ein Foto. Oder? Perfekt, perfekt. Munition holen.
It's inside!
Ist da noch einer?
Rivers! Rivers, we're trying to get through. You can't let it get away, you hear?
Oh fuck, zu spät gesehen.
Du sollst dich doch nicht aufregen.
Commander. We got it. We finally got it.
Good job, Rivers. Stay there. We're on our way.
Nicht mal looten konnte ich den.
There was no doubt anymore. Skynet had created a cybernetic organism. It was designed to blur the line between a man and a machine. People started to think that there were Terminators amongst us, wolves in sheep's clothes. Some of us left, even though we hadn't seen any other infiltrators yet. Or at least, we didn't think we had. And that fear of not knowing was what turned the tide of this war. That night, Skynet won.
I still have to run some tests, so for now I would say no.
We need some more time, Connor.
I know you don't want to hear this, Commander, but if there's one person who can help us, it's Dr. Mack.
Mac. We don't even know if he's alive.
He is. He's in the Hollywood Hills. knew a time would come when we'd need him again, so we've kept an
Hollywood Hills.
You've been watching him without telling me?
Let your emotions cloud your judgment before, Commander. That's why I decided that Mac's whereabouts were no longer
This is
your
bullshit. He can't just magically fix all of our problems. He's a man, not a god. A man that makes
enough,
mistakes.
Commander.
You know what happened last time. He's the reason Perry's
I
dead.
said that's enough. Sergeant Rivers?
Yes, sir.
TechCom believes that being marked for termination is a badge of honor. A sign that we're doing something right. We wear it proudly. And knowing you're wearing such a badge, Rivers, is all I need to trust you with handling this mission. Commander Barron will fill you in on the details. Good luck, soldier. Over and out.
Looks like you're going to Hollywood Hills. Dr. Edwin Mack is the one who taught us how to use Skynet's weapons, so there's a chance he can do it again. Take him that second-generation plasma rifle and see if he's able to reprogram it. If we want to use Skynet's weapons, we need to bypass their encryption lockouts.
How will I find him?
He's obsessed with surveillance. So when you get there, look for any cameras, biometric sensors, or any other tech stuff. He should be around. That's it.
Prima. Oh.
What do you need?
Anything I should know about Dr. Mack before I leave?
Only that he can't be trusted, and he's highly manipulative. So you need to stay cautious.
Was Mack the one whose drone you smashed?
Yes. Yes, it was. I've never told this to anyone, but before I met Mac and Perry, I was wandering alone. Didn't have a map, so I drew one myself. The first people I came across were two guys, old enough to remember Judgment Day. We camped out together. They gave me advice, we shared some stories. Sounds nice, right?
A little too good to be true.
It was. I was too naive to notice it back then. When I
Ich
woke
bin
up, all
ganz
my things
ruhig.
were gone.
Mein Herz wird erst ab 180 Puls geschockt, strahlendes Gesicht mit lachenden Augen.
Thirst and hunger. I knew I was gonna die. I passed out with my face in the sand. But next thing, I was lying in a bed, bathed and wearing clean clothes.
You're lucky someone found you.
Someone did find me. Too bad it was Skynet. Through the window, I saw thousands of Terminators. First, I thought it was a work camp, but it was something else. A Skynet research facility. They kept me alive, but I didn't know why. I thought I was the only human there. But after a while, someone came into my cell. A man. Well-dressed, clean-shaven. You want to take a guess who that was?
An infiltrator.
In a way. He was a traitor to his race. Bastard was selling every piece of knowledge the machines didn't have. In return, they gave him everything he wanted. When he was done stuffing his face with food, he had another request. He wanted a whore. It lasted months, until I got to wrap a towel around his neck and make his eyes pop. You don't want to see people for what they really are. I've seen their true face. That traitor, those two guys in the desert, Mac, they all showed it to me. It's not pretty. The truth is, the only reason I fight for the Resistance is because I despise people just a little less than the machines.
Sure, let's trust someone who gets called Dr. Death. That won't bite us in the ass. In the meantime, I'll see what I can learn from the new CPU we acquired from that infiltrator. This could be the breakthrough that we've all been waiting for. I need to concentrate, so please don't disturb me.
Jacob, do you have a minute?
Of course.
I've heard that you're going to Hollywood Hills. Well, with Baron yelling like that, the whole shelter heard. He wanted me to tell you if I needed anything, so here it is. When you get to Hollywood Hills, could you stop by my old house? It's
Ja,
near the
genau.
Griffith Park tennis courts. I wonder if Peter went there and left something for me. I know he'd be stupid to go there, since now it's behind the annihilation line, but then again, he was always full of stupid ideas.
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you.
Okay.
Look at him. He never talks to anyone. He just sits there.
I bet he's one of those machines.
Hund ist nichts mehr für dich.
Do you need anything?
Hand ist nichts mehr für dich.
Can I see your hardware?
So. Das da kann weg. Das auch. Das würde ich auch gern haben wollen. 3000.
Doch läuft super. Ist sehr entspannend.
Jacob, I didn't see you there.
Where are you going?
I'm going out scavenging. Don't worry. I'm past thinking about running away. Knowing how much you'd miss me made me not want to leave.
Where's Patrick?
Das glaubst du doch selber nicht.
I'm taking him with me. I figure it's time for him to see what's out there.
Is there something on your mind?
Actually, I have a secret to tell you. You've a fan. Patrick really looks up to you. It's good for him to have a role model. And I don't think he could have chosen better.
Thank you. It means a lot.
Are you kidding? It's the least I can do for helping us all this time. If you hadn't found us back in Pasadena, I don't know what would have happened. Well, actually I do. Exactly what the others said would happen. People were talking about the annihilation line months before it came. My father, of course, tried to turn it all into a joke.
But what did you think about it?
I didn't know what to think. Travelers would bring all sorts of gossip with them. But this kept coming back. When Patrick asked me if I was scared, I lied and said that I wasn't. You could feel the mood change at the house. The community my father tried to build started falling apart. Fewer and fewer people were coming by, and if they did, they weren't always friendly. We started to notice things going missing. Little things at first. People got nervous, and with time, it even got to my father.
Did it ever get to you?
Of course it did. For the first time in my life, there were only the three of us at the house. After a while, my father changed the sign from welcome to beware. He put a lock on the door and started carrying a shotgun. I didn't even know he owned a gun. He always said he didn't believe in them. I wanted us to leave our house and run, but he didn't want to listen. Said it was the only place he could keep us safe. Thanks for letting me spill my guts like that.
Is everything okay? You seem far away.
Nothing can get past you, can it? I've been thinking about the day we met. I never told you how we really ended up there.
You don't have to if you don't want to.
Doch ich darf mich auch erschrecken und alles. Nur auf meine Wunden muss ich aufpassen.
That day, loud hammering woke me up. When I came downstairs, I saw my father nailing the window shut. Through the crack, I saw them coming. Hundreds of metal heads and their red eyes. Even though they're just empty shells, I could feel the hate radiating from them.
What did you do?
I made Patrick stay upstairs and went back to talk to my father. We argued for a minute or two, and I tried to pull him away from the window. He pushed me away. I tried it again, but he shoved me. This time I fell. I didn't recognize him as he was reaching for a shotgun. He said, I shouldn't worry about the machines. They wouldn't hurt us. I don't even remember how.
Ja, genau.
But the gun was already in my hands. I closed my eyes and went someplace else. Didn't even hear the shot.
Vergesst eure Däumchen nicht, wem es gefällt. Daumen hoch, wenn nicht Daumen runter.
He saw you?
He did. He was staring at me like I was a stranger. He didn't scream or cry, he just stared. I threw the gun away, grabbed Patrick, and tried not to notice the hole in my father's unmoving chest. As we ran, I could hear them coming, so we found somewhere to hide. Then you came. I wanted to tell someone about all this, but I was afraid to.
Daumen sind oben, Daumen hoch.
Vielen Dank.
I'm glad you did.
I am too. We talk a lot about how heartless the machines are. And I started to think that maybe I was too. I probably would have convinced myself of that if it wasn't for you keeping me sane. Thank you for everything. I never thought I would find a friend in times like these.
Is it true? You look human now?
So, den Ghetto Blaster müsste ich eigentlich noch abgeben. Wo ist denn der hin? Müsste da auch irgendwo hier sein.
Oh, what's with the dogs?
They've been like that ever since they brought that thing in.
Wo ist der Typ?
Jacob.
What's the situation like in the shelter?
Not that great. People are getting nervous. A lot have already left, and even more plan to leave. Even Mark and Laura saw him packing earlier.
And what about you?
Just the thought of running again's making me sick. Must be getting old. Plus, we got everything we could need right here. Where else would I go? Besides, I have faith that Baron would never let anything happen to this place. She's way too uptight about security.
Earlier, you said that a new era started. What changed?
Well, for one thing, with Tucker dead, I became the new leader of the group. Something I never expected or wanted, for that matter.
What did you do about it?
That same night, I looked around at all those people who survived, and I felt scared. Scared of what they expected of me. I started to walk away like I was on autopilot. I don't know if I wanted to run away or to kill myself, but then...
Ich werde dich daran erinnern, wenn du dich wieder aufregst.
I found a metal door in the ground in the middle of nowhere. I was real unsure about what I might find under it, but what I did find was the aftermath of a massacre.
More Terminators?
That's exactly what I thought at first, but it turned out to be something even more scary. It looked like they decided to commit suicide. I couldn't understand it. To me, they had everything. Food, water. They even had a case of beer. So, I got shit-faced and started crying over my brother's death. But I realized something. I realized that I could maybe...
Ich habe mir extra eine Pulsuhr bestellt, sich die Lippen leckendes Gesicht.
Did you come back to tell everyone?
I did. After I buried the bodies outside, I returned to the camp with the good news. After that, we were all right. That night, I learned two things. Firstly, that it's okay to be scared. Secondly, that there are two sides to everybody. Ironically, me being a scaredy cat turned me into a good leader. And that's how I found that place, and that's what motivated me to help others. But Tucker, well, he was a leader from the start. But he had an ugly side, too. He killed those who opposed him. He was a real scumbag, but he was my brother. He made me want to be a good person for the both of us. A hangover wasn't a high price to pay for that lesson. Don't be shy, Rivers. Turn up the volume. See? I knew you'd like it.
God damn it! I thought I told you, I can't work with so much noise. I need absolute silence, so please stop that.
Männer und Verstand.
I swear I should just join Skynet! Do you want me to beg? Okay, I'm begging! I should leave! Why am I not leaving?
Ah, die Tabletten sind weg.
Why do you think Skynet doesn't have their plants in the south?
I don't... Prinz, wie sieht es aus mit Essen?
Everyone's leaving. I think we
Ja,
should as
ich
well.
mache jetzt Feierabend hier.
Yeah, but where to?
Ich gehe hier nur noch aus der Mission raus, sonst muss ich wieder alle Gespräche anhören und dann wird gespachtelt. So. Gebiet verlassen. Hollywood Hills. Okay, gut. Dann würde ich sagen, hier ist erstmal Feierabend. Ich bedanke mich fürs Zusehen, fürs Lieb und Nett im Chat unterhalten. Bis zum nächsten Mal, euer Prinz und tschüss.
Mahlzeit Victory Gäste.
Vielen Dank.